So second video review for this week is for the first of my Ilva arcs, which is The Wrong Mcelroy by K.L. Hughes. If you want to check out my Goodreads review, I have just posted that, so there is a link below in the description if you're on YouTube, or if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there is a link within the post. And this is the video review, so The Wrong Mcelroy by K.L. Hughes. I was so excited when Ilva said that they had a K.L. Hughes up for arc. I was like, I'm having a copy of this. I was so excited. I love K.L. Hughes. It's where it all started for me. It all started with Popcorn Love, and yeah, her books are just absolutely brilliant, and this one was brilliantly funny and cute. I mean, it was perfect. So it's all about Fiona, who is helping her best friend Michael Mcelroy by pretending to be his girlfriend for the festive season. So he's going home to see his family, she's gone with him, and she's pretending to be his girlfriend for Christmas. And the Mcelroy family, they all gather, and it's basically a story about all their traditions and enjoying themselves and how wonderful and festive it is at their family home for Christmas. But Fiona gets more than she bargained for with Michael's little sister Lizzie. She literally comes bouncing into Fiona's life, and therefore she then becomes that conflict in convincing Michael's family that Fiona and Michael are a couple, because her attraction to Lizzie is really strong, and every day that she spends with Lizzie gets increasingly harder. And you know, Lizzie's smarter than she looks, and so when secrets start escaping, yeah, family fun really begins with the Mcelroys. Like, it was brilliant. So this is a bit of a holiday romance, but it's not too festively centered, so you can just enjoy it as a normal read anytime. But it has got a lovely festive feel, because we're in the lead up to Christmas, so you might want to read this because it'd be lovely. Yeah, I love K.L. Hughes stories. I really do. I can't fault them at all. There's nothing I just don't like, and I just find them absolutely fantastic. But you know, they're always brilliantly funny, and like, she puts so much heart into her writing as well. Like, it just comes off the page. All the emotion and love that she feels for her characters is just right there for you to experience as a reader. So I get totally absorbed in them. Her characters, her stories, everything. The talent it takes to write something funny and witty and yet heartfelt is something that K.L. Hughes is really good at. And the story wasn't what I was expecting either. So when I saw the cover and I saw the title and I thought, oh, The Wrong Mcelroy, this is going to be like, oh, she's in love with one sister, but then she meets, I don't know, another sister or a cousin or something, and then that's what I thought. That's genuinely what I thought I was gonna read, and so I was pleasantly surprised that I got a story that was so different, and I loved it so much. It was like a fake relationship and like festive and comedy, and it was just it was fantastic. It was absolutely brilliant. But the comedy is what made this story realistic. Families, oh god, we all know what families are like. Everyone's family's different, and we all know what they're like. But the banter with the Mcelroys and the warmth of their family really shone through, and I really experienced all the fun they were and all the drama and everything else with them. It was just, it was fantastic. It was absolutely brilliant. And yeah, it was vividly, festively funny. And that was a mouthful. It really was. And I had as much fun as I think Fiona did in the end. But you know, the conflict, and it was a clever one. It really was clever. There was just, there's got to be like nothing more annoying than saying that you'll do something and pretending something, and then, because like for whatever your reason is that you pretend, like, I don't know, you pretend you've got a girlfriend, or you pretend to be someone else's girlfriend, or you pretend that you've got a boyfriend, or you pretend to be someone else's boyfriend, and then literally what you want is right in front of you and you can't have it without blowing your cover, and it's not just you it affects. I mean, that is a brilliant amount of conflict. And it's a bit like telling someone, I do this all the time, it's a bit like telling someone you don't like cake because you just don't want to be rude and say, no, I don't want any cake. But then they catch you eating cake and then they're like, what, I thought you didn't like cake. And you're like, whoops, you know, I should have just said no to the cake. But it's not the point. Fiona's trying to do something nice for her friend, and then she gets more than she bargained for. But if she hadn't done that, she might never have known Lizzie, and then we might never have had like the fabulous like hotness of their meeting and being together. So I mean, I'm really, really excited, and like, I loved this book. It was just so great. I really, really loved it. Fiona was kind of a reserved character in that type. She was quite shy. But the Mcelroy family, they're the complete opposite. They're complete characters, every single one of them, completely different, and therefore they really sort of got her to open up. And Lizzie was the opposite of Fiona completely. She was so outgoing and outrageous and full of life, and it was amazing to see their dynamic together and know the secret whilst the rest of the Mcelroys don't, and you're wondering how it's all going to play out. It's absolutely fantastic. But each Mcelroy had their part to play in this story, and each one had different opinions and actions that shaped the story and gave you a different set of emotions when it came to how you were viewing what was going on in their family. So, you know, it takes all types to make a dynamic situation, and K.L. Hughes really used her characters perfectly to enhance that. And yeah, bring us a fantastic story. So it's an amazing story. It's fun, it's cute, it's everything you could want from a comedy romance, and I would highly recommend it. I really would, especially during the holidays. It will give you like such a warm, fuzzy feeling. Like, literally grab a blanket, grab some cocoa, go sit by a fire, or grab wine, you know, whatever. Like, some of us are grown-ups, we need wine, and you know, have your heart melted. It was a lovely, lovely, lovely story. I really, really enjoyed it. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy. I hope you will. If you've read The Wrong Mcelroy by K.L. Hughes, please let me know. Please let me know what you thought of it. If you haven't read it yet, but it's on your to be read list, or you're planning to read it, or now you really want to read it, again, get in touch and let us know, because it's always great to hear what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I hope you love it. Bye.